Have a nice day to all of you. We are Group 5. We will discuss with you what is in Module 1, Lessons 25, 26, and 27, and what is in Module 2, Lesson 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoy our video presentation. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Rina Medina, and I'm one of the reporter by the Group 5. And my topic is in the Module 1, Lesson 25, the demographics, diversity, and business ethics. So let's start. Demographics. So what is this demographics? The collecting and analysis of data about the general characteristics of certain populations is known as demographic analysis. Companies can assess the size of a prospective market by segmenting a group using demographics. It is a common corporate marketing technique for determining the best approach to reach out to consumers and assessing their behavior. Next, diversity. What is this diversity? It encompasses people of all ages, religious views, races, ethnic groupings, physical and mental abilities, and nations. These qualities might include everything that distinguishes us, such as our cognitive abilities and personality traits, as well as the factors that create our identity. Business ethics. What is this business ethics? Business ethics is defined as a method of incorporating principles like honesty, trust, openness, and fairness into company rules, procedures, and decision-making. As a result, business ethics and corporate governance are strongly connected. It is critical to follow ethical guidelines. A company that follows ethical guidelines expect to be treated ethically as well. In terms of encouraging ethical practices, these expectations and usually centered of ethical activities generate a chain effect. Next, ethics and corporation governance. So what is this? Having an ethical culture in corporate helps to regain customers' ethical values play an important role. Promoting a company's reputation can help to build customer loyalty and increase in revenue. Everyone is talking about corporate governance, but the limits and implications are still up for debate. It's not just about the procedure. It's about everyone's mentality and ideals. Adopting ethics may aid in the development of a company's reputation.
My name is Karl Vincent and FALLARIA, and my report is about the globalization, technology, and business. What is the globalization and business? Globalization refers to the way that people around the world have become more connected politically, economically, and socially. We are moving away from countries and toward a more integrated world. Globalization of business is the change in a business from a company associated with a single country to the one that operates in multiple countries. Many companies around the world are based and already using the internet such as Lazada, Shopee, and Amazon.com. The foreign commercial has thrived and many consumers have instant access to eat products and services delivered to their doorstep. Technology and business. Technology has a significant consequence for business. Whatever the scale of the business, there are tangible and intangible advantages of technology that can help you make revenue to satisfy the consumer demand for the bottom line of the organization. Technological infrastructure impacts society and the business world. It also affects the confidentiality of the classified information that benefits trading.
Good afternoon. My name is COMMENDADOR, and my report is the new employment relationship. Employment relationship is the legal link between employers and employees. It exists when a person performs work or service under certain conditions in return for remuneration. It is the key point of reference for determining the nature and extent of employers' rights and obligation towards their workers. Globalization causes hyper-competitive markets with most company owners resorting to manpower to achieve versatility to remain competitive and thrive. A new alliance has arisen for the work. In the long run, relationship of loyalty and dedication, the partnership between employer and employee is no longer maintained but contract like for the economic exchange owner. In some companies, conventional employers or employee relationship can still be found. Business owners expect the newly workers to contribute to the bottom of the company, promoting innovation and resource panels in accordance with high performance expectation.
Hi, good afternoon. I am Lu Allen, our ADEA, and we are here to continue the discussion. Lesson 1, Operation and Productivity. On this discourse, the operation management is one of the 4 major functions, which is marketing, finance, human resources, and operation management. Thereby, operation management is such a costly part of an organization. What operation managers do in the practice of basic management function are planning, leading, stopping, organizing, and controlling. The critical decisions are made of design, addresses the questions about the goods and services that the company should offer. What should be the organization should design these products and services. While managing quality is about how business practitioner defines quality and who is the one responsible for quality. The process of capacity design is essential and it addresses the type of equipment and technology is necessary for these processes. The location strategy is establish business facility under what location criteria necessary for location decision. How large must the facility be to meet our plans? How we are provide a reasonable work environment and how much can we expect our employees to produce. The supply chain management as what component should make or buy and who will be the suppliers who can be integrated into the e-commerce program of the company. Inventory of material necessitates planning and just in time. This is crucial inventory for each item that we should have in the organization and when would be the best time to reorder. The significance of intermediate and short-term scheduling has considered how better of keeping people on the payroll during slowdowns and which job are to perform next. Under company monitoring and control is maintenance. And who is responsible for maintenance? And when do we do maintenance? The strategic objective of the company is to employ operation management as efficiently and feasible. When operation strategy is effective, products, services may be produced and at a greater capacity, lowering unit cost. So next, where are the OM jobs? Division of Fortune 1000 Company 6 Plant Manager for plant located in the Upper Hudson Valley area. This plant manufactures loading dock equipment for commercial markets. The candidate must be experienced in plant management, including expertise in production, planning, purchasing, and inventory management. Good written and oral communication skills are a must, along with excellent understanding of and application skills in managing people. Quality manager. Several openings exist in our small package processing facilities in the Northeast Florida and Southern California for quality managers. This highly visible position requires extensive use of statistical tools to monitor all aspects of service timeliness and workload measurement. The work involves, number 1, a combination of hands-on application and detailed analysis using databases and spreadsheets. Number 2, process audits to identify areas for improvement. And number 3, management of implementation of changes. Position involved night hours and weekends. Process improvement consultants. An expanding consulting firm is seeking consultants to design and implement lean production and cycle time reduction plans in both service and manufacturing processes. Our firm is currently working with an international bank to improve its back office operations, as well as with several manufacturing firms. A business degree required APICS certification a plus. Okay, to continue, Operation Analyst. Expand National Coffee Shop. Top 10 best places to work. Once junior level system analyst to join our excellent store improvement team. Business or IE degree. Works method, labor standards, ergonomic, cost accounting, knowledge a plus. This is a hands-on job and excellent opportunity for team player with good people skills. Next, supply chain manager and planner. Responsibilities entailing negotiating contracts and establishing long-term relationship with the supplier. We will rely on the selected candidate to maintain accuracy in the purchasing system, invoice and product returns. A bachelor's degree and up to 2 years related experience are required. Working knowledge of MRP. Ability to use feedback to master scheduling and suppliers and consolidate orders for best price and delivery are necessary. Proficiency in all PC Windows applications, particularly Excel and Word, is essential. Knowledge of Oracle Business System is a plus. Effective verbal and written communication skills are essential. Let's go on to the operation management jobs and responsibilities. Number 1, technology or methods. This is to use computers, Tools to enhance the process. Number 2, facilities or space utilization. This is to management of an organization's physical inventory. This involves tracking how much space an organization has. Number 3, strategic issues. For example, health and safety, automation, demand changes. Number 4, response time. This is the time between the customer places an order and the customer receives the order. Number 5, people or team development. This creates a captivating atmosphere by encouraging cooperation, teamwork, interdependence, and by building trust among team members. Number 6, customer service. Number 7, quality. Number 8, cost reduction. These are effective principle or method of increasing operation efficiency. Number 9, inventory reduction. This is to focus of the most supply chain initiatives and strategic placement of distribution centers. Make-to-order manufacturing. Functional administration is entrusted with moving authority significant arrangement, arranging and technique choices for the association, improvement, execution, and appraisal of functional and strategy, backing HR for selecting as required, assist with building and business culture that energizes significant degrees of productivity and resolve. It is supervised through planning, detailing, arranging, and reviewing. Work with antiquate gamers. Guarantee that all lawful and administrative reports are finished and followed. Decide short and long-term board of directors schemes, errands, and schedule. Distinguish business difficulties and openings and manage them. Make organization and asset. Next is the heritage of operation management. Division of labor is during Adam Smith in 1776 and continued by Charles Babbage during 1852. Standardized parts in the time of Whitney in the year of 1800s. Scientific management way implemented in the time of Taylor during 1881. Coordinated assembly line was executed by Ford and Sorenson in the period of 1913. Gantt charts was made popular in the year 1916. Motion study was practiced by Frank and Lillian Gilbert in 1922. The quality control was pioneered by Shewhart in 1924 and practiced by Deming in 1950. Computer was introduced in the year of 1938 by Atanasov. CPM/PERT was originated by DuPont in 1957. Material requirements planning was contributed by Orlicki during 1960. Computer-aided design, or known as CAD, shines during 1970. Flexible Manufacturing System, or FMS, was made known during 1975. Baldrige Quality Awards was recognized in the 1980. Computer-integrated manufacturing was invented in the 1990. Globalization emerged in 1992 and the internet became commonly used in 1995. And that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Globalization. Globalization is the process by which firms connect internationally with individuals, enterprises, and governments. Globalization is the spread of products, technology, information, and job across nations. In business, the term is used in an economic context to describe integrated economies marked by free trade, the free flow of capital among countries, and easy access to foreign resources, including labor markets, to maximize returns and benefits for the common good. Characteristic of goods. Tangibility. They have shape and can be seen and touched. It is goods that are tangible, such as cars, clothing, and machinery. Second, perishability. They perish as they are delivered. All goods have some degree of durability beyond the time of purchase. Third, separability. Goods that can be stored for later use. Production and consumption are typically separate because the production and consumption of services are simultaneous. Services and the services provider cannot be separated. Fourth, standardization. The quality of service, however, is different each time they are delivered. The quality of goods can be controlled through standardization and grading in the production process. Characteristic of service. First, intangibility. Service that cannot seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before purchase. Services are intangible in nature. It means that services cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are bought. As the buyer are interested in service quality, the service provider must add tangible dimensions. The place, price, equipment, and communication material must indicate the service quality as claimed by the service provider. Second, inseparability. Services cannot be separated from their providers. It means that services are generated and consumed simultaneously and cannot be separated from their providers, whether they are people or machines. Third, variability. Quality of services depends on who provides them and when, where, and how. Variability is another important characteristic of services, which means that their quality may vary greatly depending on who provides them and when, where, and how they are provided. Fourth, perishability. Services cannot be stored for later sale or use. The perishability of services has important implications for service providers. In the case of steady demand, perishability is not a problem. A ticket for an evening show of a movie cannot be used for watching the night show. New trends in production operations. First, global focus. It is globally oriented, active equity strategy offering global diversification that seeks to achieve strong capital preservation in down markets and long-term value creation. Second, just-in-time performance. Just-in-time performance is an inventory system that minimizes inventory and increases efficiency. Third, supply chain partnering. It is a strategic coalition of two or more firms in a supply chain to facilitate joint effort and collaboration in one or more core value creating activities such as research, product development, manufacturing, marketing, sales, and distribution. Fourth, rapid product development. Rapid product development is a method of creation that allows inventors to prove their concept and bring items to market faster. It offers many advantages that bear consideration for those who may be starting with limited funds or a short timeline. With rapid production development, they can bring better products to the market and gain competitive advantage. 5. Mass customization. Mass customization is a process that allows a customer to personalize certain features of a product while still keeping cost at or near mass production prices. 6. Empowered employees. Empowered employees is defined as the way in which organizations provide employees with a certain degree of autonomy and control in their day-to-day activities. This can include having a voice in process improvement, helping to create and manage new systems and tactics, and running smaller departments with less oversight from higher level management. 7. Environmentally sensitive production means oil products, and any other substance including any chemical, gas, or other hazardous or noxious substance which is or capable of being or becoming polluting, toxic, or hazardous. Lastly, ethics. It is the set of moral principles or beliefs that affect the behavior of employees. Ethics and social responsibilities. Ethics. Ethics is how companies conduct themselves in their practices and policies. It is a system of moral and ethical beliefs that guides the values, behaviors, and decisions of a business organization and the individuals within that organization. Social responsibility empowers employees to leverage the corporate resources at their disposal to do good. It involves focusing efforts on attracting consumers who want to make a positive difference with their purchase.
Lesson 2. Operation Strategy in a Global Environment. The tangible and intangible reasons to globalize. A is reduce cost per labor, taxes, tariffs, and etc. B. Improve supply chain. C. Provide better goods and services. D. Understand markets. E. Learn to improve operations. And last is F. Attract and retain global talent. Cultural and ethical issues. The attitudes on punctuality, breaks for lunch, environment, intellectual property, theft, bribery, and child labor might vary widely from one cultural to another. Developing missions and strategy. The creation of missions and strategy is critical in any local business. Mission statements describe where an organization is heading. As you can see, the figure 28 shows the factors affecting mission, while the figure 29 shows the strategic process. Strategy. A strategy is a plan of action for achieving goal. Strategies for competitive advantage. Competitive advantage strategies, distinctiveness, cost leadership, and responsiveness are all topics covered. Competing on differentiation. A strategic positioning tactic an organization can undertake to set its products, service, and brands apart from those its competitors. Competing on cost. It is a competition to reduce unit cost. Competing on response. A set of values related to rapid, flexible, and reliable performance. Figure 30 shows the production operations contribution to strategy. These are the 10 strategic production operations decisions. First, good and service design. Second, quality. Third, process and capacity design. Fourth, location selection. Fifth, layout design. Sixth, human resource and job decision. Seventh, supply chain management. 8. Inventory. 9. Scheduling. And the last one is maintenance. Managing global service operations requires different perspective on following. Letter A is capacity planning. Letter B is location planning. Letter C is facility design and layout. Letter D is scheduling. Issues in the strategy of production management. Issues in production operations strategy include doing efficient operation governance research, assessing and then adjusting the dynamics of the production operations strategy in order to generate effective operational management strategies. Characteristic of high return on investment for the company. First is the high product quality. Second is the high capacity utilization. Third is the high operating efficiency. Fourth is the low investment intensity. And last one is low direct cost per unit.
The components of an operation strategic framework. 1. Low-cost product. 2. Product line breadth. 3. Technical superiority. 4. Product characteristic. 5. Continuing product innovation. 6. Low price, high value operation. And 7. Efficient, flexible operation adaptable to consumer. 8. Engineering research development. 9. Location. And the last is the scheduling. Precondition. What is precondition? Employees in operation management must be aware of their competitors' strengths and shortcomings, as well as prospective new entrants into the market. Concern about the environment, technological, law, and economics that exist now or will exist in the future. There must be inventories of resources of the company, and the OM function are available. Strategic change dynamics. Strategic change dynamics may be found in a human resources, finance, technology, product cycle, and ever-changing environment. Product life cycles. The product life cycle contains 4 distinct stages: the introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Each stage is associated with a change in the product's marketing position. You can use various marketing stages in each stage to try prolong life cycles of your product. SWOT analysis. SWOT is strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. This analysis is a framework used to evaluate a company competitive position and to develop strategic planning. Process of developing strategies. Environmental analysis determine corporate mission and form a strategy. And the last part is strategic development, and execution. The process of creating, implementing a plan involves identifying important success elements, establishing and staffing the organization, and combining production, operation, management with the other economic responsibilities.
Afternoon. My name is Marddie Maligaya, and I will be discussing to you about the Lesson 3, Forecasting. So what is forecasting? Forecasting can be considered as one of the main functions that help a business gain options that may lead them to prosperity. So there are two types of forecasting strategies. Qualitative, when the choice between alternatives has not been made and the predicted result is unclear, this method is used. Quantitative, this approach is implemented when required data is available and the flow of business is steady. Prediction time horizons. It includes short-term, medium-term, and long-term. So in short-term, up to 1 year and typically less than 2 months, considerably more precise than the other two. Medium-term ranges from 2 to 3 months. And lastly, long-term, up to 3 years. Moving on to the types of forecasts, there are two types of forecasts, technical and economic forecast. In technical forecast, it assesses the rate of technological advancement and the impact of new product development. While in economic forecast, it addresses the fundamental issue of the business cycle. Sales of existing products and services are also predicted by demand predictions. Forecasts are rarely flawless in reality. The majority of approaches rely on the system's fundamental stability. Individual product forecasts are less accurate than product lines and aggregated projections. On my side is the references that are used in our presentation, and that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.